Hello, Mysteries About True History's fans. Welcome to Riddles, Puzzles, and Problems, where I and Murgatroyd invite you, the listener, to solve a series of brain-teasing riddles, puzzles, and problems. We begin with the riddle. You can find me on the roads or high in the air. Being stuck in my jam could make you pull out your hair. I can lock a city grid and make a highway stand still. But don't get in a rage. Just pump the brakes and chill. What could the answer to this riddle be? Let's break down the riddle to find out together. You can find me on the roads or high in the air. That's pretty cryptic. Could it be some kind of bird? Birds are sometimes on the road and definitely high in the air. Being stuck in my jam could make you pull out your hair. Being stuck in a tub of jam sounds super frustrating. I might want to pull out my hair if I was all sticky and slimy. But hold on. Is there another type of jam you could be stuck in? I can lock a city grid and make a highway stand still. A city grid refers to the streets and blocks, but I'm not sure how you lock those. As for making a highway stand still, that's usually due to lots of... Oh, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think we're almost there. Let's look at the last line. But don't get in a rage. Just pump the brakes and chill. Pump the brakes. Potential problem solvers. What has brakes and goes on a highway and sometimes gets stuck in jam? If you said traffic, that's correct. And just to be clear, when a city's streets get super congested with traffic, it's known as gridlock. And that's what we're looking at avoiding on today's adventure. You see, I caught wind that the Troublemaking Trolls were planning to mess with the traffic signals in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, in order to create massive gridlock, traffic jams, or even worse, a dangerous pileup. Boy, those trolls will think of anything to spread chaos and disorder. It all started when I found a notebook containing the plans during a raid of a troll den. In the notebook, there was a drawing of a traffic light next to a location and date. London, January 1887. That's where and when the first traffic light, which used gas lamps to illuminate the signals, exploded and injured the police officer operating the switches. It wasn't until the early 1900s, as automobiles became more common, that inventors remade the traffic light and developed safer versions to bring order to the roadways. So, naturally, the trolls would want to sabotage them. Their plan was deviously simple, but in the notebook it was written as invisible ink. To see it, I had to solve a puzzle. Hey, Mysteries About True History fans, especially all the families and adults listening. I'm super excited to introduce a new sponsor that's developed an amazingly fun way to get the whole family moving and playing right at home. It's called Next Playground. Next Playground connects families through active play while providing safe, fun, physical activity anyone can enjoy, whether you're 3 years old or in your 90s. With an AI-powered camera, Next Playground detects your movement without the need for any controllers or wearables. And with safe, age-appropriate games designed with kids and families in mind, Next Playground is the perfect way for families to bond in games for up to 4 players at a time. Easy to set up, simple to use. And with a wide variety of game content, including Peppa Pig, Sesame Street, Fruit Ninja, Barbie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kung Fu Panda, and more. You'll never run out of fun ways to play. To learn more about Next Playground, visit the website, nextplayground.com. That's NEX nextplayground.com. Next Playground is available for purchase on Amazon or find it at Target or Best Buy. This holiday season, get Next Playground. Play that moves you. How many combinations of lights are there in a 3-signal traffic light? Well, in the case of a traffic signal, we have 3 lights: red, yellow, and green. How many combinations can we make from these 3? My first instinct was to say 6. Why? Because when we're trying to figure out combinations of items where none repeat, we use what's called the factorial operation. A factorial is where you take a number, for example, 5, and multiply it by every number counting down to 1. So 5 factorial would be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which equals... I'll give you a few seconds to figure it out. 5 times 4 equals 20, times 3 equals 60, times 2 equals 120. 120 times 1 equals 120. Good job! For the 3 colors of a traffic light, we do a 3 factorial to find all the combinations. 3 times 2 times 1 equals 6. I wrote 6 in the notebook, but the hidden plan didn't show. I knew 3 factorial was too easy. There must be a trick. Wait, I've got it! Potential problem solvers. Think closely about how a traffic light operates. Then tell me how many combinations of lights there are in a 3-signal traffic light. Imagine you're coming to a light. How many colors do you see at the same time? Did you say 1? That's right. Because in a traffic light, only one of the 3 lights, red, yellow, or green, is on at a time. The trolls were going to change the length of the green light on Main Street to 6 seconds. Normally, the green light lasts for 50 seconds, which allows 25 cars to pass through, on average. Potential problem solvers, if 25 cars can pass through a 50-second light, how many seconds does it take each car to pass? To solve this, we take 50 seconds and divide it by 25 cars, which equals 2 seconds per car. If the trolls changed the green light to only 6 seconds and it takes 2 seconds per car, then that means only 3 cars could pass through a green light. Only 3 cars? That would leave 22 cars waiting at a red light every signal cycle. In a matter of minutes, all of Oshkosh would be clogged in a traffic jam. Oh no, that would not do. From there, I simply reset all the traffic lights back to their normal duration of time. Problem solved. Signal fixed. And road rage avoided and replaced by troll rage, as their plan was once again thwarted thanks to the problem solvers. So, how'd you do, potential problem solvers? Don't worry if it was a challenge. It's supposed to be. Just go back and listen again and keep trying till you get it. And don't worry, there will be plenty more opportunities to prove you have what it takes to be a problem solver too. I'll be back next Tuesday with another episode of Riddles, Puzzles, and Problems. And be sure to join Max and Molly for another episode of Mysteries About True Histories every Thursday. See you soon.